Thokozani bogogo nomkhulu salukazi sendoda lesugogo Bathini Mbatha. Uma vula kuvala emzini yamadoda u-Aunty Usha uLocksmith, i-technician yedlozi, engineer yomsamo. Nganza ukuthi namhlanje sikhuluma ngenye into ebalekile lapho kuGogo Bathini Mbatha TV on YouTube. Please don't forget to subscribe and to share this video as much as possible. Today we are talking about maintenance and ancestors. The danger of not taking care of your children and the effects that it has on ancestors. The danger of not allowing ubaba wengane ukuthi abe involved elifini yengane, and the consequences that happens to our ancestors. Oftentimes you'll hear a woman saying, no, I'm a single parent, I want nothing to do with him and everything. Omunye athi ya no ngisana ndaba naye uzuzibonela lo mntwana uzokhula okusala masakhulula umntanami uzongifuna and uzongithola, and then that's when I'm going to take care of umntwana. Both of us are wrong if we're coming with those statements in on top of umntwana. When the child is born, that child represents a certain or a somebody in your family as a male, and that child represents somebody in the family of umama wake, which is the woman. So in terms of ancestors, umntwana comes with two DNAs. Unali side lakabo mamake, unali side lakabo babake. If lo mntwana lona umesezelwe, you don't do what is required according to ifamily yakubo. I won't get into Zulu culture ukuthi hamba uyogeza amagceke, hamba ukhipha inkomo kamama, hamba ukhipha inkomo kababa, or whatever. I'm not going to get into that. But I want to simplify it so that it accommodates all the cultures that you are living in South Africa or internationally. If ever in terms of from your girlfriend when she's pregnant, you need to take some ornaments or an ornament to her family or whatever, or you just have to let them know, or there's a small party that you need to host and everything, in them knowing you. Because the issue of when you call it paying damages and everything, it's basically the first introduction that your child has a child with our child. So we are now fused together by this child or these children. So now if you get into the phase where as a man, because of it's men most of the time that they don't pay maintenance, they don't want to support their kids, you'll find a guy, you know, wearing labels and everything, all the beautiful stuff and everything, but they don't take care of their children. You know, you find them in nice places, you know, drinking, filling up the tables and everything. But you find him driving a beautiful car and everything. But that thing in a nyembezi eyikhosayo emntwaneni, and those tears, they will block your life. Trust me. Inyembezi zomntwana isichitho is dangerous. Make sure ukuthi you uyayisula inyembezi zomntwana, because inyembezi, when your child is crying, your child might not even know you. But when your child is hungry, when your child is feeling, not comfortable to be with other kids because she or he doesn't have decent shoes and everything, but while you are living a good life, hey, my brother, you are in trouble. You are in trouble, my brother. Uzozihamba inyanga uyiqede uhamba ublame abantu bakhuluma kabi ukuthi ngaya kuGogo Bathini wanginika imithi ayingisebenzelanga in it's because of wena waletha umphefumulo emhlabeni. So you planted a seed in this world, and now you are not taking care of that seed that you have planted. Because ngesikhathi nenza ukujajulisana kumnandi and everything, ubungasho ukuthi uzophuma iselfone, ubuwazi ukuthi ukhipha umphefumulo that doesn't just want to be recharged like a cell phone, but that wants to be maintained. Food, clothing, a conducive environment, good education, everything spiritual. Mhlambe umntana wakho uncike kakhulu edlozini lakini kuba bayathandaza benza zonke izinto, kanti kumntana wakho wamhlawulela wamthatha and did something about him or her, kumntana wakho is living a good life. You see now, you see there's issue of iwunga, there's issue of amapara and everything. Most of those characters that we name them amapara, we name them amahobo, we name them whatever, we gave birth to as men. Itina madoda that we gave birth to those. Umduana ukula angana father figure. Noma umduana mane father figure ukula la ekhaya uma wakho uyabhonywa lelo khuzana la ekhaya kuyathukwana la ekhaya. Ubaba wakhe mongena ungena ngecapha and everything. Your own children are not happy ngawe. Even if uhlala nabo uyafana nokuthi you are an absent father, because umlomo wakho awuna filter. Uyayiphalazela nje wena makhuluma nje. So today, this thing, I'm very angry actually when I'm doing this video, because yesterday I had about 3 guys who came, and when ngibahlolela, I've realized ukuthi into abashaya izinyembezi, and they are brave to tell me ukuthi hey sengibuya ko Mozambique, salwa sendoda sengibuya kuphi salwa sendoda sengibuya kuphi and everything. Dude, if you took that money just for one trip of that money, it can take care of umntwana for the whole year. You took 25,000 wayisa kulokhuzana somewhere in Mozambique, but unengani elali ngadlile, unengani enga esikoleni esidecent, because of wena your priorities are that you need to come first, ufuna ukuba right. Then you claim ukuthi ngizothi mase ngi-right bese ingane zami ngiyibhekela ngani ngoba usuthatha imali wayiculisa lokhuza imithi ayisebenzi. Gogo imithi ayisebenzele. Angisazi fanele ngenzele. Angeke isebenze because as soon as uthi usebenzisa umuthi sokunenyembezi eziningi ngaphezulu kwakho. Lezi nyembezi lezi zenza ukuthi umuthi ungasebenzi. Kufanele ukuthi ugeze lezi nyembezi, not by ukuthi uhambe uyenyangeni. Kufanele ugeze le nyembezi lezi ngokuthi uwenze okufanele for ingane yakho owayiletha kuphi emhlabeni. Let's get into women, because I will never leave you out, guys. Never. If as a woman you are refusing your boyfriend to be involved elafini yomntwana, inyembezi zaleyo ngane zizoza kuwe as a single parent ositshela wena ukuthi I'm a single parent, mina ngiyazibonela angifune indoda ezongihlupha ngentana zami, izonke ihlale nengane zami in all I wanted from him it was a child. Uma yena anama efforts anele to show ukuthi uyafuna ukuba involved, ushintsha inamba ayithole, withdraw umblock, uhambe uye nakuma protection order ukuthi anga contact and everything, ufika lapha court protection order uthole isiphukuphuku se-secretary esokuvumela ukuthi ingane inga ubaba angasondeli uqamba manga ukuthi ubaba uyakuthuka uyak-abuse, kanti wena ongafuni ukuthi ingane ibonuyise. Ubaba wakhe uyagezwa inyembezi idlozi lakini. Your own ancestors will be able to wash all the tears that the child has and put them into you. It's like uyawakha nje bawakha idlozi liwakhe nje nelokhuzana bathi bo ezandleni zakho. And then sekokho izinto zami ezingambili kahle, nginabantwana abayi3, abantu abobaba abahlukene, abanye ngayenza amaphoshini, gogo izinto ayihlangani, abantwana baba ondli and everything. There was a time omunye ade ufuna ukubondla, but izinto sezikujikele, usushawa yini usushawa idlozi. So maintenance and ancestors, same WhatsApp group, zihamba ngolayini, uyathanda awuthandi. There is no child that has one DNA. There is no child that has one group of ancestors. Whether you like it or not, that child has an equal bond. Not 50%. That child has an equal bond that you have. You have your own 100%, he has his own 100%, and together you have 100% DNA. Kulo mntwana lo nobabili. So if you don't allow him to be part of in the life of the child, or if wena mchita you don't want to be involved in this child because of uzonde ulokhuzana uzonde umama wakhona, or because of wena uthi hayi angifuni uphazamisa ifro yami. Abanye abantu abahluphayo kakhulu inale ingizwisa ubuhlungu. We have more of bad stepmothers and more of good stepfathers in this world. That is wrong. The same way as he expecting your children, make sure that his children or a child or wamthola enayo nayo umntwana uhappy kumama wakhe. It's as simple as that. And then uzobona ke amandla omuthi uthi if you are using umuthi, you know ukuthi akho ingane ezihluphekayo because of ubaba wazo uhlala nawe. Wena we steering manje wena. Uramba wena la endlini wena awufune lutho ingane ifuna ukukhoka lokuzana ubaba ufuna ukukhoka i-maintenance yomntwana awufuni. Why ubaba makakhuluma communicate nomama engane awufuni. Hey usefuna ukubuya lo sefuna ungithathela indoda wahluleka in angifuni lutho engihlanise naye angifuni lutho asondele endodeni yami and everything. It is wrong. Nawe ndoda, don't stop ubaba womntwana where you are stepfather at ukuthi the father to be involved. Uyangidelela, how can you come here and pick up umntwana and everything? Kanti umntwana kabani lona sikhuluma ngaye? Akesixoxe umntwana kabani lokhuluma ngoba umntwana wakhe kufanele amlande entabeni umntwana manje. Umntwana sofuna ukuhlangana emamole manje ukuthi kuyohanda over lokhuza. What if ngalolo langa umama khona uyagula? So wena you won't be man enough ukuthi uphume. Etha kunja i-ex yakho kusalayo. Ukuthi bake bathandana balalana ayifuni wena leyo. It's the past. I-ex yakho kusalayo. Hey kunjani sharp nangu lokhuza. Don't be afraid to take a number unika unkosikazi wakho ukuthi baby awudile no baby mama wena direct njengabafazi nenze sure ukuthi ingane lena iya maintainwa everything right akube nemali enganene and everything. Baby azini angeke ngikwazi ukuthatha ingane lena ngise evarsity. Ngicela ukuthathela ingane usaliswa mana hayi no problem. Umama athenga impahla akayizali but udlala ilokhuzana i-role yakhe as a responsible mother, responsible stepmother. The stepmother oyobhalwa emazulwini. A stepmother oyobhalwa edlozini ukuthi she did good emntwaneni angamzali, but she played her role ukuthi umntwana akafunde, umntwana akakhule kahle, umntwana akabe nayo yonke into ayidingayo. But wena you come uthwele ikhanda uza nolokhuzana negroup yakho yengane. Uza nama vegetables akho engane ufuna lo ay support ingane, but wena you are refusing to do the same, to play a role, but ufuna indoda yakho idlale i role yokuba I biological father is a stepdad. Then you go and look for help in traditional healers and then the help is not available. And you're not even afraid to say, hey, Gogo, I've traveled. Gogo, I'm tired. I don't know what to do anymore. Gogo, I've traveled. Gogo, I've went to Abatandas. Gogo, I went there and there and everything. Gogo, things are not happening. Gogo, please help me. I don't know what to do anymore. That's why I always say, before you go to a traditional healer, do a self-introspection. Where did you go wrong? What is it that you're doing wrong? Be honest with yourself. You might not want to be honest with me, even if we don't know each other, but be honest with yourself. Talk to yourself. Go to the mirror. Where did I go wrong? What are you doing about it? Maybe that child is a sacred child. Ayaziwa. But when you ayazi, what are you doing about it? Yazi nganqabela ubaba kaBoy ukuthi abe involved. Why is bakithi and everything? Let me call him and apologize first. Ungafoni uthi ingane idlani. Uthi ingane idlani. Ubhiziness la ukhona uthi ingane idlani. No, don't do that. Fonela ubaba kaBoy kunjani yazi. Lalela la yazi nginephutha. Kwangafanele ngunqabele ukuthi ube ingxenye yempilo kaBoy. And ngiyabona lento leyo ukuthi ayikho right. Ngiyaxolisa. Ngicela mawuthola njena ukuthi ungixolele wazi ukuthi uBoy ungamthola noma yini. Inamba yami lena. Bye bye. Or send a WhatsApp. We leave it like that. Indoda irresponsible ngeke ikhathale ukuzama, especially mawusoqhamuka wena uthi ya ngiyaxolisa, then case close. Ubona uzokuthiwa ingane yakho ibangazidala isikhathi esiningi sokubuthakathi ngoba ubaba wayo usuke sakayifuna ngemithi. Now the father is using muti to get the child back. You go to a traditional healer, they say, no, man, this child, there's a conflict between the ancestors. No, there's no conflict between the ancestors because you didn't do anything. You didn't pay any damages. You didn't do anything. So, guys, muti is part and parcel of everything that is good that we have to do in our lives. Muti doesn't work in a vacuum. If ever you know ukuthi even your own mother is struggling, ulala ngadlile because of wena, uthi ayisengishadile mina umama ngizombona. Uthi adleni umamakho? Uthi adle ini umamakho? So ushadile, so what? So mamakho ufana hlupheke ngoba manje wena ushadile? You can't. Sisazongena kule yabo mama and everything. And on that point, happy belated Mother's Day to all the mothers of this world. Thank you guys for being there for our children. Thank you guys for being fathers of our children. And happy Mother's Day for those fathers who are there for their children and their mothers are absent. But on this video, specifically we're saying maintenance and ancestors is one WhatsApp group. If you want things to happen, if you want scoops sakho uthi sebenze, if you want amagunda nakho whatever ukuthwalo nakho and everything, it must go hand in hand with maintenance. I normally hear people but ngabantwana abaningi and everything, but you'll ask one question ngeke kuphendula. Uyabondla bonke na. Hayi engani imali eqoli khona. Guys, no. No, there's no child that can be raised with grant money. There isn't. From where? There is no way. Let's take care of our children. Let's be clear in our hearts ukuthi we are doing well in our own space, in our own compartments. Then let's expect miracles to happen. Emithini esisebenzisa uGogo Bathini Mbatha for bookings 0357995703. Don't forget, if you want to see me at African Clinic, uyagula, uphethe zibobo, you know, you've got sores and everything, piles or whatever that you are sick at, and the doctor said no, we don't know what's wrong with you. Gogo Bathini Mbatha is there with other traditional healers who can help you at African Clinic. It's at number 17 Union Street, Mpangen. But for bookings, don't just walk there. The bookings is 035-799-5703. 035-799-5703. Ancestors, maintenance, so. Then Muti will do so. Tozan.